Got a couple larger stock short course heats to start us out, followed by a couple smaller stock buggy heats, and we're going to close it out with a little bit of 21.5. We got a couple new guys in the building tonight, so if you see them struggling, give them a little hand. Everybody learning the trials and tribulations of a little bit of Tuesday night racing here at Trackside. And unfortunately, very sad, we will be tearing out this spectacular layout this weekend. So we got today and we got Friday. Those are going to be your final opportunities to run on this fantastic layout, hand created by none other than INS champion Chase Lemieux. And then we're going to put in a big old oval. And then next weekend, it's the Midwest Dirt Oval Duel. All right, 21.5 guys are already making their way out here. Race number one, start making their way to the driver's stand, start making their way to the line, rather. Let's line them up, line them up, line them up before we jump on the stand there, Lucas. Let's let everybody line up. So we're looking for Danny D, Tyler Stefik, Matthew Beer, Shane Coles, Lucas Lenhart, Tyler O'Brien, Kenny Seymour, 3Bs, that's Breadbasket Brian, and William Robarge. You guys are up. Go ahead and line yourselves up. Once everybody's lined up, you can go ahead and take the driver's stand. Marshalls are going to be my 21.5 spec buggy. I'm talking about Fran Bonji, Derek Murray, Steve Haler, Henry St. Martin, Tim Markham, Jason Klein, and Hayden Klein. Got a decent amount of them out here already. Hayden Klein going to take the bucket with them young, spry knees, freshly oiled. Here comes Tyler Stefik. All right, it would appear that we are almost ready to roll here. 1 second, 1 second. Spin that thing back around there. Everybody on the straightaway. Lucas and Brian. Look what you started, Brian. We're not cheating the one lap of warm-up here. This guy gets to race on a Tuesday night once, and he's already flirting with the rules. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. A little bit of stock short course. Oh, watch it at the line. Clear now. All right, got to check a couple transponders here. I need Tyler Stefik across the line for me. All right, I'll take William Robarge across the line. Tyler Stefik made that I didn't put the transponder in my car face. Let me get William Robarge across the line. Robarge threading the needle there. All right. Tyler Stefik, one of those new guys I was referring to earlier. So if you need to, he might need a little help. A little direction. Let's get the order while we wait. It's going to go Danny D, then it's going to go Tyler Transponder Stefik, followed by Matt Beer, Shane Coles, Lucas Lenhart, Tyler O'Brien, Kenny Seymour, Breadbasket Brian, and William Robarge. Can we back that car up just a foot or two, Steven? Thank you. Awesome. I don't want to start them too close to the loop. All right. This is Stock Short Course. This is race number 1. And I'm going to call you drivers by name. There's 9 of you, so I'm going to call you quick. Listen for your name. Danny D. Tyler Stefik. Matt Beer. Shane Coles. Lucas Lenhart. T.O.B. Kenny Seymour. Bread Basket Brian. And William Robarge. All right, here we go, off and rolling. Little bit of stock short course on a Tuesday night. And it's T.O.B. out of the gate with a 16.8. Detloff 17.1. Watch it going down the large pie. Clear now. These drivers settling in out here. 9 short course trucks on the track. We're going to run 10 in the main, so you might as well qualify with 9. Tyler O'Brien showing as our early leader. Consistently lapping in the 16s, going across the line with a 16.6 last time by. OB rocking that all blue, working around the off camber, sliding that thing around the first off camber. 16.6 the previous. O'Brien working the stripe this time. 16.9, 18.503 is the pace. Detloff within a half a second in that 2 spot. Then it's Kenny Seymour up to the 3, followed by Coles, Gadke, Stefik, Lenhart, Beer, and Robarge. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Leader working over to kids' table right now. Across the line, another 16.9, 18.503 pace. Detloff with a 16.6. It's 1/10 the split now. Detloff working on the back of Lenhart up the large pie. Coles makes his way up to the 3 spot. Then it's Stefik, Gadke. Seymour with a long lap, going to drop him down to the 6th spot, followed by Lenhart, Beer, and Robarge. 1:55 and 3:05 to go. Detloff to the point last time by. New leader is that blue and yellow flames. Black wheels working in the triple right now in front of me. Detloff doing hot lap of the race last time by 16.6. But T.O.B. going to reset it that time by 16.5. Coles at a 16.7. Watching the sweeper. Clear now. Stefik still in that 4 spot. Top 3 guys all on 18-lap runs. Detloff on an 18.501. 03 for O'Brien. 18.512 for Shane Coles. Top 2 cars covered by 1/10. Both of them throwing down 16.4 last time by. Detloff with a 16.7. Here come T.O.B. working down the line. Across the kids' table. Over to stripe. OB with a 16.6. It's 0.03 of a second up front. O'Brien working some traffic. Coming up on the back of Robarge here. Detloff working with clean track, working through the triple. Coles in that 3 spot. Coles working on the back of Tyler Stefik right now. Coles in that white with the orange. 1:55 to go. Shane Coles 16.6 last time by. About 5 seconds off the lead battle. Stefik throws down a 17.0, puts him on an 18-lap run as well. Seymour 17.504. 05 for Gadke. Those two separated by about a couple tenths. Matt Beer 17.513. 16 for Lenhart. 15 for Robarge. Watching the triple. Triple. Stay away from the wall. Close to the pipe. Close to the pipe. Couple more, Derek. St. Martin from left field. That's going to shift things around a little bit. O'Brien, 16.3, puts him to the point, a margin of 0.2 over Detloff. Detloff working across the stripe, 19.1, so T.O.B. a little bit of breathing room now with 1:10 to go. O'Brien, hard contact with the outside wall there. Catches the line and catches Shane Coles as well. 1:05 to go. Here comes Detloff across the stripe, 17.0. Obi going to be clicking a long lap here, sliding into that first off camber yet again. 55 seconds to go. We're deadlocked at an 18.504. Long lap for O'Brien, going to put him on an 05. 0.7 the deficit. Detloff back to the front. Leader in that blue. Yellow with the flame. Black wheels. Playing it safe over to kids, or the large pie rather. Working out of the triple is our leader. O'Brien still in that 2 spot. Coles in a 3. Top 3 guys covered by about 5 seconds right now. Coles was very close. Clicks a long lap that time by. Starting to lose sight with 20 seconds to go. Stefik in the 4. Kenny Seymour in the 5. Both those drivers on 17 and a 5:07. Matt Beers 17 and a 5:10. Then it's Gadke, Lenhart, and Robarge. 10 seconds to go. Watch the triple landing. Clear now. Keep going, keep going. Oh, man, easy. Everybody's still live. Watch coming on the straightaway. Danny D, you are done. Danny D is the only one done. Now Tyler Stefik and Tyler O'Brien are both done. Matt Beer done. Gadke done. Lenhart and Seymour are done. We're waiting on Coles. There he is. One more to finish, and that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshalls, grab your blowers. Tyler O'Brien going to take the win on that one. 18 and a 5:05. Detloff with an 18 and a 5:07. 5:14 for Coles. 17 for Seymour. 17 for Beer and Stefik. 16 for Gadke and Lenhart. Robarge with a 15-lap run. Already got oodles of people watching online. We got an early shout out to Derek Murray from G and Sydney watching online yet again. Jerry online, quick question, does 3Bs ever go home? He does go home. But then he comes right back. If you love something, Jerry, you set it free. And if it's yours, it'll come back to you. Marshals, go ahead and spread out. Lenhart, why don't you take the pole over there, actually, or the sweeper? One of you guys take the pole and the sweeper. I like both of those covered. Oh, nice, quiet. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. 1 lap will warm up. 1 lap, 1 lap. Stock short course heat number 2. The order is going to go Kevin Ross, Jason Klein, Aaron Prill, David St. Martin, Steve Haler, Steve Key, Hayden Klein, Philip Reimar, and Patrick Wardlaw. All right, straightaway close, watching the sweeper. Kevin Ross, check it in for me. And then I'm going to need Philip and Patrick to check in. So let's make a little hole there. Kevin's going to check it in. And then Philip and Patrick, I need you guys to just go across the line one at a time for me. So just go across the checkers and then turn it around. So here come Patrick. Excellent. And then Philip. Excellent. All right, the order one more time. It's going to go Kevin Ross, Jason Klein, Aaron Prill, David St. Martin, Stephen Haler, Stephen Key, Hayden Klein, Philip Reimar, and Patrick Wardlaw. All right, Marshals Look Alive drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Kevin Ross, Jason Klein, Aaron Prill, David St. Martin, Steve Haler, Steve Key, Hayden Klein, Philip Reimar, and Patrick Wardlaw. All right, nice and easy out there. Settle in, settle in. Name of the game is just going 5 minutes without crashing. If a faster car comes up on behind you, just move over, give them a little bit of room. If you are the faster car, just be a little patient, wait a corner or two, and they'll give you a little room. Couple new guys out there today getting acclimated. So help them out, treat them with a little bit of respect here. Show them how it's done here at Trackside Hobbies on a Tuesday night. We're 55 seconds in, 4:05 to go. Jason Klein early leader. Steve Haler within 1/10. Kevin Ross another half a second. Top 3 covered by half a second now. Haler, Klein, now it's Prill. Then it's Ross and St. Martin, top 5, followed by Key, Hayden, Phillip, and Patrick. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go, and wait there, David. And go. Cheeky. I saw that. I see everything. Watching the tabletop exit. Clear now. Watch the triple landing. Clear now. Jason Klein, your early leader in this one, and that sporty looking green with the blue. Black wheels working across the stripe. That is your leader, working on the back of Hayden Klein. I repeat, leader coming up on Hayden Klein. Aaron Prill in that number 2 spot. Prill rocking that blue with the white, working on the straightaway right now. David St. Martin in the 3. St. Martin in that orange with the blue. St. Martin working up the large pie right now. Then it's Ross and Haler. Followed by Hayden, Steven, Phillip, and Patrick. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Klein working through the sweeper, 17 and a 5:16. 2.9 the gap to Aaron Prill. Long lap for Klein, going to move David St. Martin to the front. St. Martin working on the back of Jason Klein now. A little wide into the corner there. Klein carries on. Aaron Prill in the 2 spot. Klein down to the 3. Top 3 guys covered by 2.2, but the top 2 are covered by 6/100ths. 2:15 to go. Leader working out of the triple right now. Orange with the blue. Coming up on some traffic. Traffic gives way. Wardlaw and Prill getting caught up a little bit there. Wardlaw working with Key right here. Gives him a little room. Key to the inside. Good drive in there from the newbie of Patrick. Wardlaw rocking that stock spec slash. 1:55 to go. Top 2 covered by 3/10, both of them on 16 and a 5:03. It's David St. Martin and Hayden Klein now, followed by Jason Klein. Top 3 guys all on 16 and a 5:03. Hayden with a 17.5 puts him to the point. New leader in that all copper black wheels, working over the roller into the tabletop. 16 and a 5:01. St. Martin on 0.3. Klein on 0.3. Prill 16 and a 5:10. Long lap for Jason, going to move him down to the 4 spot. Prill up to the 3. 1:10 to go. Watching a large pie. Clear now. Hayden out front, working down the straightaway. 16 and a 5 flat now. St. Martin 0.2. Prill 0.7. Klein 0.9. Hayden coming up a little bit short on the triple there. Work together, work together. Oh, man, Hayden giving Aaron Prill the business a little bit there. Kind of a racing incident, kind of not. We'll have to discuss that off the stand. 40 seconds to go. Hayden out front, up to a 17-lap pace now. Watch it by the stripe. Hayden working with Jason. Jason giving him room. Jason Klein working on the back of Phillip Reimar here. 15 seconds to go. Watching triple landing. Triple, triple, triple. Ross getting caught up a little bit in that see-through green. Keep going, keep going. Everybody keep going. Kevin Ross, you are done. Only one done. David St. Martin is done. Steve Haler is done. Aaron Prill is done. Phillip Reimar done. Stephen Key is done. Waiting on Hayden and Patrick. Waiting on one more. Waiting on the orange factory slash. One more still racing. Still racing, working down the straightaway here. Working on Patrick Wardlaw. First race in the books coming across the line. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Wardlaw doing his best lap on the last lap, 22.8. But that heat going to go to Hayden Klein, 17 and a 5:14. St. Martin, 16 and a 5:10. Haler, 5:11. Prill with a 5:16. Ross, 15. Key, 15. 14 for Jason, 13 for Phillip, and 12 for Patrick Wardlaw. All right, set those cars down right out to Marshall. Aaron Prill and Kevin Ross, you guys want to take a break and marshal the one after this instead? Because I got 2 smaller races. You guys take a walk because you're both running one class, and then marshal race number 4 instead. Or one of you can marshal race 4 and one of you can marshal race 5. That would work out for me. Yeah, why don't you take in the triple over there? There's some faded footprints in that quadrant right in the green. Yep. Well, who else am I missing? St. Martin's working his way. He's just grabbing his car. St. Martin, you want to take the bucket for me, sir? Thank you. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. A little bit of stock buggy here. A little bit of 17.5 buggy, we're going to call it. All right, everybody all checked in. The order in this one going to go Reed Stout, followed by Craig O'Brien. Then it's Robert Marzinski, Henry St. Martin, Zach Miller, and Tyler Stefik. All right, drivers, this is race number 3. It's stock buggy, and I'm going to call you by name. Reed Stout, Craig O'Brien, Robert Marzinski, Henry St. Martin, Zach Miller, and Tyler Stefik. Little bit of stock buggy watching the center. Off cambers, David St. Martin, watch your area, not your son. Craig O'Brien, early leader in this one, 19 lap pace. Stout on a fast 18, 1.7 the split. Marzinski on an 18. 17 for Henry, 15 for Zach, 11 for Tyler Stefik. A long first lap, but getting on back onto it here. 110 in, 350 to go. KOB, your leader. All red with the yellow wheels, working in a triple right now. Watching the large pie. Watching the large pie. Oh, man, Marzinski not willing to give up that much time. He said, I'm watching it, but I'm hitting my mark. 130 and 330 to go. Leader working in the triple right now. Dodging a bullet there of an upturn. Reed Stout. Stout in that number 2 spot, but that might change here. Both these guys were on 19 lap paces. Stout looking to drop down to an 18. Might move Marzinski up into contention. 3:15 to go. And it does. Now it's Craig, Robert, and Reed. Craig on a 19 and a 5:10. Marzinski 18.504. 5:10 for Stout. 18 and a 5:16 for Henry St. Martin. Miller on a 16. Stefik on a 15 and a flat. 2 down, 3 to go. Watch the triple landing. O'Brien on his lid. Good marshal in there from Phillip. 2:45 to go. Long lap for O'Brien last time by with that wreck. 18.5 across the stripe, going to maintain that 19 lap pace. O'Brien looking to get it back here, working those off cambers proper. If you tuned into the buzz last Wednesday, O'Brien gave a little bit of an education on how to go through those things, and he is proving that he is the teacher here today, flossing through them off cameras. Oh, man, Miller, hard contact with the large pie pole. If that was a B84, that would be in 2 pieces right now. Watching the sweeper, Jason Klein. Watching the center. One more, Phillip, one more in your area. 3:20 down, 1:40 to go. O'Brien out front, working a large pie. Last time 16.6. Watching a triple. Clear now. Car coming up to speed. Oh, Phillip behind you. He's stuck up on the edge there. 1:10 to go. O'Brien out front, working through the sweeper right now, all red with the yellow. Stout in that 2 spot. O'Brien stretching it out. 19 and a 5.13 for him. Stout 18 and a 5.13. Marzinski on a fast 17. St. Martin on a fast 16. Miller on a 16 and a 5.11 with 45 seconds to go. $16-0 across the line for KOB. He's got hot lap at a race with a 15.9. Commentators curse there. O'Brien on his lid. 4:40 down, 20 to go. Stout with a 16.7 last time by. His hot lap 16.1. Marzinski with a 16.2. And it's St. Martin and Miller. That is the order. 10 seconds left to go in this one. Watch a triple landing. Clear, clear, clear. Keep going, keep going. Everybody's still going. Reed Stout, you are done. Only one done. Zach Miller is done. Craig O'Brien is done. Waiting on Robert. There he is. Waiting on Henry. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshall's grab those blowers. Craig O'Brien going to take that one. 19 and a 5.15. Stout with an 18 and a 5.09. Marzinski, 18 and a 5.15. 17 for Henry, 16 for Zach Miller. What's up? All right, we're gonna let one Stephen Key clear the track here. Kevin, you want to go just in the center and then kind of look at both of those corners? Yeah, there we go. Just like that. All right, he's fast. Don't let him lie to you. Let's go ahead. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Everybody crash by Kevin so we can test this out here. Everybody all checked in. Oh. Scratch that. Hold on. Let me get David St. Martin across the line. David St. Martin, check it in for me. Excellent. And then actually Leo Dake. I'm going to take Leo Dake. I think I double dragged the transponder onto your name, Leo, so you would have had 2 transponders on your name on. There we go. Nathan Feldbrugge popping up on that list of names on that transponder. Where has the Feldbrugge been? All right, the order in this one. It's going to go Justin Stefik, followed by Danny D, Shane Coles, David St. Martin, and Leonard Dake. All right, drivers. This is race number 4. It's Stock Buggy, and I'm going to call you by name. Justin. Danny D. Shane Coles, David St. Martin, and Leonard Dake. Little bit of a smaller stock buggy heat going on here. Only 5 guys in this one. Good opportunity to put down your best run on the layout. I'll need a volunteer marshal or 2 after this one, please, and thank you. For the final race of the round, it's going to be 21.5 spec buggy coming up after this. Out of the gate, it's Leonard Dake, 15.9. Coles a 16.7. Backs it up with a 15.9. No. Detloff, 16.9, followed by a 16.5. Then we got St. Martin and Stefik, 55 seconds in, 4:05 to go. Dake with a 16.8, Cole 16.3, puts him to the front. It's hundredths, the separation. Detloff within 1 second. Another 3.8 to St. Martin and another 1 second to Justin Stefik. 1:10 in, 3:50 to go. These guys working together. Good driving there from Dake and St. Martin. Oh, man, watching a large pie. Dake gonna park it, as Lefty would call it, in the pole of no return, but Dake just returned. 3:25 to go. That was your leader right there. He had 1 second to play with. Surely he gave that up. Leonard working through the sweeper right now. Gray with the pink wheels, a little bit of red in there. Long lap gonna plummet him down to the 3 spot. It's gonna promote a Daniel Detloff to the point. Detloff, 16.2 across the stripe, 19 and a 5.13 pace, 0.8 to the good of Shane Coles and 1.6 to the good of Leonard Dake. Stefik makes his way up to the 4 spot, followed by St. Martin. 2 down, 3 to go. Detloff, 16.0 last time by. Working on the back of St. Martin here. St. Martin, give him a little room. Good driving there. Tuck in and follow him. St. Martin got the weirdest looking 2-wheel drive buggy I ever seen. Got that thing working, though. Detloff on his lid just a little bit. On his wheels, and away he goes. Cross the line with an 18.6. Cole's going to move to the front now. 0.8 still the split, but the order reversed. 0.9 covering the top 3 cars. Coles, Dake, and Detloff. Stefik, a little work to do off this lead battle. St. Martin just did his best lap last time by 16.8. 2:15 to go. Coles, white and orange, yellow wheels working onto the straightaway. That is your leader. 0.3 to the good of Leonard Dake. Coles on a 19 and a 5.14. 5.15 for Dake, 5.16 for Detloff. 1 second covers the top 3 cars with 2 minutes to go. Here come Coles through the triple right now, working on the back of St. Martin. Get a little bump there off the rear end. Lucky separation up front. Coles 7.777 ahead of Danny D. Long lap, though, going to move Danny D back to the point. Leader is that blue with the flames. 4-minute Coles showing here in the triple. That's going to move Leonard Dake up. Coles going to go down to the 3 spot. 1:15 to go. Detloff, your leader, working on the straight. Blue with the flame. 19 and a 5.14. Dake with a 19 and a 5.16. 1.7 the split. 4 down. 1 minute left. Cole's on his lid again there. A little crossed up, working up the large pie, but hangs on. This is race number 4, stock buggy, otherwise known as 17.5 2-wheel drive buggy. We call it stock buggy around these parts. 21.5 spec buggy. You guys are up next. Dake just throwing down hot lap at a race. 15.7 puts him within 1.5 of Danny D now. Backs it up with a 16.0. It's 1.1 the split. 15 seconds to go. Dake hard on the binders on that triple exit. Hangs on. Oh, man, getting caught up on the off camera there. Zach Miller was ready to pounce. Keep going, keep going. Justin Stefik, you are done. Shane Coles, you're done. David St. Martin is done. Just waiting on Leonard and Danny. Keep going, Leo. Keep going, Leo. Still racing, still racing. Leo gonna sneak that 19 lap pace here, working his way around the off camera. No pressure, nobody's watching. Dake working through the sweeper. Almost up on 2 wheels. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Detloff gonna take the heat. 19 and a 5.13. Good enough for TQ, dethroning Craig O'Brien in round number 1. Dake with a 19 and a 5.16. 18.02 from Stefik. 0.2. Coles 0.3. David St. Martin with a 17-lap run. Justin Sourd online. Justin, our beginner class, we refer to it as novice. We don't generally have enough to run novice on a Tuesday night. Otherwise, our next kind of stepping stone class would be a 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Not quite the beginner class, but it's the spec motor class. It's more, I don't want to say it's more casual, but it's very, very fun and very, very close. All right, all the drivers from the last race, go ahead and spread on out to Marshall. I got Aaron Prill out here. Kevin Ross is leaving the track. I could use maybe one volunteer. Help a brethren out. You're going to stay, Robert? My man. No, you're good. St. Martin, you want to take by the pole in the sweeper? Thank you, sir. A little bit of 21.5 spec buggy. Let's go ahead. Let's roll them around, and let's check them in. In this one, we got Fran Bonji, Derek Murray, Steve Haler, Henry St. Martin, Tim Markham, Jason Klein, and Hayden Klein. That is also the order. Everybody all checked in. Straightaways closed. One more time. It's going to go Fran, Derek, Steve, Henry, Tim, Jason, and Hayden. You going to be good over there, Danny, you think? All right. All right, drivers. Listen for your name. That's what I like to see. That loft with his stance. All right, listen for your name. Fran Bonji. Derek Murray, Steve Haler, Henry St. Martin, Tim Markham, Jason Klein, and Hayden Klein. Watch you coming on the straightaway. Clear now. All right, here we go. Off and rolling. Final race of the round. We will take a very short break after this. It's 21.5 spec buggy on the track, and the Derek Murray fans are in the chat. Sydney online. Hayden Klein out of the gate, 17.6. Bonji with a 17.9. Haler, 18.5. Jason with an 18.0. That's all right. One more, Shane. One more, Shane. That's all right, Derek. Just go, go, go. Whoa, Danny. Were you surfing over there? I didn't see what just happened. Shane, Danny's already got 2 corners. He's already running all the way to yours. It's only been a minute. Watch coming on the straightaway. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Fran Bonji, your early leader. Red, white, and black working through the triple. Hayden Klein in that 2 spot. Hayden in that homage to Matt Beerbody. A little kiss off the sweeper pipe. Red with the flames. Leader working on the back of Hayden. Leader like a bad doctor out there, no patience. Two down, 3 to go. Bonji out front, working through the sweeper. Klein still in that 2 spot, followed by Jason, Steve, and Henry. Then it's Markham and Murray with 2:50 to go. Fran on an 18 and a 5:14 pace. Leader working into the off camera, working in front of Markham. Markham trying to set pace off of Bonji here. Jason makes his way up to the 2 spot. 17 and a 5:08 for Jason Klein. Haler on a 16:01. Hayden 16:04. Henry 15. Derek 14. Tim Markham 14. 2:35 down, 2:25 to go. Bonji working a little bit of traffic here. Leader working on the back of Jason Klein and Steve Haler. Work together, work together. Patience is a factor. Excellent drive in there. Bonji working into the triple. 18 and a 5, 12. $150 to go. Through to sweeper is our leader. Red, white, and black. Cross the line with a 16-7 hot lap of the race for Bonji. 140 to go. Klein in that 2 spot. That's Jason Klein up in the 2 spot. Hayden in the 3. Separation there about 3 seconds. These guys a little bit off the leader, though. Bonji starting to move out, starting to become in his own zip code here. 8.6 the gap up front for Bonji. 120 to go. Jason Klein in that 2 spot, though, working through the sweeper right now. Fluorescent orange. Working on the large pie, watching a triple go wide, 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 wide. Oh, man. One more, Shane. There you go. Four, 10 down, 50 to go. New hot lap there from Bonji, another 16-7. Jason Klein maintaining that 2 spot. Hayden Klein about 2.9 back in the 3. Then it's Haler, St. Martin, Markham, and Murray. Bonji all alone on that 18-lap run. 16-6 last time by. Jason 17 and a 5.07. 5.11 for Hayden. Haler on 16 and a 5.05. 5.19 for St. Martin. 14 and a 5.06 for Markham. 5.10 for Derek Murray with 15 seconds to go. Danny to your left. Danny, you told me you got it. Time has expired. Everybody keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Tim Markham done. Derek Murray and Fran Bonji are done. Steve Haler and Jason Klein are done. Waiting on Henry and Hayden. There's Henry. Hot lap on the last lap, 17-1. And here come Hayden, and that's it. Bring him in, shut him down, blow the track off, and don't do that. Fran Bonji going to take that one. 18 and a 5.14. Klein with a 17 and a 5.05. 5.13 for Hayden. 16 and a 5.12 for Steve. 5.15 for Henry. Tim Markham, 14 and a 5.05. Derek Murray, 14 and a 5.11. All right, guys, I'm going to get round 2 set up here. We're going to take a really small break. I'm going to put a timer on the screen. Dooney Nowak online. 20 minutes? What are you, crazy? And if you're watching online, don't change that dial. We'll be right back. I'm sending the new heat sheets to the printer here momentarily. It's going to be the same race order. You will just go up how you finish. The heat sheets will reflect that information, so make sure you check them. Line up according to your number on the sheet, and then we'll get it rolling here. We'll need some volunteer marshals again for races 4 and 5. New heat sheets sending to the printer here at the speed of Wi-Fi. Timer going up on the screen momentarily. This is the penultimate race day on this layout. It's today, and it's Friday, And then we're tearing it up on Friday night, putting in a big old oval in this thing this weekend. And then next weekend, it's going to be the Midwest Dirt Oval Duel. All right, guys, timer is live. If you need more time, please let me know. If you don't know who I am the handsome young man wearing a J Concepts INS t-shirt. If you have any discrepancies with that description, come on. Come on. The heats are posted, drivers. The heats are posted. Make sure you check them. It's going to be the same race order. You're going to go up how you finish. I got them hung up over there. They are also on trackside.liverc.com. And if you're bored and you want to see a spectacle, we've got a modified two-wheel drive Trax that's banded on the track right now. A fine machine. Been in the industry for about 30 years. If you want to know who's driving that fine machine, it's the man up there with the luscious beard. Not to be confused by the man up there with the luscious mustache. Eckelberg online. Eckelberg, you definitely got to come out to check out the large oval race. It's pretty fun. It's not the entire track. It's about 3/4 of the track just due to the offset of our driver's stand. But it is very cool, very fast. We'll be running both ovals consecutively at the same time. But the rubber tire track, the larger of the two ovals, definitely is the front runner in entries and interest. Oh, hang on, Obi. roughly 5.5 minutes till we shut her down here and get out race number 1. Going to be stock short course. 21.5 going to be my marshals. Same race order. About 2.5 minutes till we shut the track down here and get our 21.5 spec buggy guys out to get it all prepared, and then we're going to have a little bit of stock short course race number 1, round number 2. Short course going to consist of Obi, that's Tyler O'Brien, that is Danny D, Shane Coles, Kenny Seymour, Matt Beer, Tyler Stefik, 3 Bs, Lucas Lenhart, and William Robars. You guys are going to be up in race number 1 in about 2-ish minutes. Marshals are going to be my 21.5 spec buggy. I'm talking about Fran Bonji, Jason Klein, Hayden Klein, Steve Haler, Henry St. Martin, Tim Markham, and Derek Murray. You guys are going to marshal race number 1 in about 1 minute and 50 seconds. If you hear that wonderful sound, that means it's time to start lining them up for stock short course race number 1. Round number 2. We're looking for Tyler O'Brien, Danny D. You just keep your honor over there. Shane Coles, Kenny Seymour, Matt Beer, Tyler Stefik, Brian Gadke. Use your government name. Lucas Lenhart and William Robarge. Here comes Danny D. Where's Tyler O'Brien? Where is Tyler O'Brien? Is Tyler O'Brien in the shop? Oh, there he is. Look at his beard fluttering in the breeze. All my 21.5 guys out here to Marshall. Fran Bonji, Jason Klein, Hayden Klein, Steve Haler, Henry St. Martin, Tim Markham, Derek Murray. Derek Murray fan club popping off in the chat. You got transponder this time, Tyler? You got transponder? Stefik, you got transponder this time? Oh, yeah. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. All right, everybody all checked in. Stock short course, round number 2, race number 1. The order is going to go a little something like this. It's going to go T.O.B., Danny D., Shane Coles, Kenny, Friday Night Seymour, Matt Beer, Tyler Stefik, 3 Bs, Lucas Lenhart, and William Robarge. All right, we got marshals, we got cars. There's 9 of you. I'm going to call you quick. Drivers, listen for your name. T.O.B., Danny D., Shane Cole, Kenny Seymour, Matthew Beer, Tyler Stefik, 3 Bs, Lucas Lenhart, and a William Robarge. All right, here we go. We are shooting for Tyler O'Brien's round 1 TQ. It's 18 and a 5:05. Seymour out of the gate on an 18 and a 5:07 pace. Coles 18 5:10 5:12 for Detloff. All these guys in the vicinity. Seymour going to remove himself from that vicinity for just a little bit here, clocking along lap number 2 from the 1 all the way down to the 6. Shane Coles moving up to your early lead spot, watching in front of me. Keep it tight in the triple. Keep it close to the pipe. Clear now. Watch your triple landing. Car coming up to speed. Clear now. 1 minute in, 4 long minutes to go. Coles, white with the orange. You know him. You love him. He's working on the back of Danny D. Into the off-camber. 3/10 to the good of Tyler O'Brien. I spoke too soon. It's Tyler O'Brien to the point. Coles take it right back. Top 3 guys on 18-lap runs. Coles and O'Brien separated by 1/10. Danny within 1.1. Another 9/10 to Seymour. Another 1.1 to Beer. 4 more tenths to Gadke. Top 7 drivers, top 6 rather, covered by 4 seconds right now. 1:40 and 3:20 to go. OB your leader. All blue with the black wheels. Working on the back of Stefik. Work together, work together. OB trying to dive to the inside there. Stefik gave him a little room. OB a little kiss off the pipe. Stefik gives way right there, tucks in and follows him. A fine move there between the Tylers. O'Brien across the line, 17-0, 18 and a 5:07 pace. Coles coming across the line, 16-5. Hot lap of the race puts him to the point. 1/10 to the good of O'Brien. Both these guys on 18 and a 5:07. Detloff on 18 and a 5:10. You got it, you got it. You tripped it, don't worry. Halfway down, halfway to go. Coles out front, working on the straightaway here. White with the orange. O'Brien back to the front. 16-3 that time by. Coles a 17-0. So it's back to TOB. All blue, tight to the curbing there in that first off camber. Watching a triple, close to the pipe, closer. Oh man, Seymour off the wall. 3 down, 2 to go. O'Brien, 18-5-05, 06 for Coles, 08 for Detloff, 16-8 or 16-5 last time by for Danny D. Top 3 guys covered by 2.1. Obi with a 16-6, Coles 16-6, backs it up with a 17-1, Detloff 17-3. O'Brien stretching it out just a little bit, a measly 1 second over Shane Coles. Leader working up on some traffic now, working with Seymour. These guys side by side in a triple. Wheel to wheel, door to door. O'Brien last time by 16-3. Seymour trying to catch off the draft here. Coles at a 16-9. It's 1.7 to split now. Go low in a sweeper, low in a sweeper. Clear now. Another 16-5 from Danny D. Backs it up 16-8. Top 3 guys covered by 2.6. Separation to Seymour in the 4. Who's got a mirror full of Matt Beer, Tyler Stefik. Then it's Gadke, Lenhart, Robarge. 4 down, 1 to go. It starts with O'Brien. A little flick of the wheels there and a triple exit and hangs on. These guys grouping up in the trip. Robarge and Detloff. Detloff getting the short end. 45 seconds to go. 16-4 for our leader. 2.5 the gap now. Stretching it out over Coles. Detloff working on the back of Stefik here. Detloff in that P3. Seymour in the 4. Stefik rounding out the top 5. Top 3 on 18-lap runs. Triple, triple, triple. Four, 40 down, 20 to go. O'Brien, 18 and a 5.03, looking to reset the TQ held by O'Brien of 18 and a 5.05. Coles, 18 and a 5.06. 5.11 for Detloff. Time expired. Keep going until I call your name. Tyler O'Brien, you are done. Racing around you. Kenny Seymour is done. Watch the triple landing. Shane Coles, Danny D done. 3 Bs is done. That's Brian Gadke. Waiting on Beers. There he is, waiting on Stefik, Lenhart, and Robarge. 1 more to finish. Still racing through the sweeper. It's William Robarge over to Kids Table. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Tyler O'Brien going to reset the TQ in stock short course of an 18 and a 5.03. Coles 18 and a 5.06. 18-5-10 for Detloff. 17, 17, 17, 17. Seymour, Beer, Stefik, Gadke 16 and a flat. Lenhart 16.09. Robarge with a 15 and a 5.13. What up? I'm Gertech, online in the chat. If you guys are watching online, you ain't subscribed to the YouTube, go ahead and give us a sub. We're only 75 subs away from the goal. We're looking for 1,000. If we can get 1,000 YouTube subscribers, that will further advance our YouTube streaming abilities. And it'll make me happy. So there's that. Not that anybody cares about that. Marshall's all spreading out here. Cole's over there. Robarge over there. Over here. Yep. Robarge looks like you got the sweeper. Kenny Seymour or Tyler O'Brien, one of them's going to go over there. Yep, you're good, you're good. You know, one of them's going to take the triple. Let's go ahead. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Nice and easy on the warm-up. Come on, Phillip. Everybody all checked in here. All right, sweeper closed the order. In this one, it's going to go Hayden Klein, David St. Martin, Steve Haler, Aaron Prill, Kevin Ross, Stephen Key, Jason Klein, Philip Reimar, and Patrick Wardlaw. Hayden Klein going out 1. Excellent. All right. We are all set to go here. We have an ample amount of marshals. This is stock short course race number 2. Drivers, listen for your name. Hayden Klein, David St. Martin, Steve Haler, Aaron Prill, Kevin Ross, Mustang Key, Jason Klein, Philip Reimar, and Patrick Wardlaw. Watching a large pie go wide, wide, wide. Good evasive maneuver there from Hayden Klein. All right, full field stock short courses out here. Watching the first off camber. Work together, work together. A little wheel to wheel there, a little door to door. Haler and Reimar. These guys bunching up, working in a large pie. Easy, easy. Excellent driving here from heat number 2, stock short course. The most excellent of the driving is going to go to Hayden Klein, your early leader. 17 and a 5:07 is his pace. Watching a triple. Clear now. Klein in that all copper, working the tabletop. Kevin Ross up to the 2. Oh, spoke too soon. It's Jason Klein to the 2 now. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Klein, Prill, Ross, and Haler. That's the top 5. Hayden is your leader, 17 and a 5:06. Oh, man, Ross up on 2 wheels there. Him and Prill making contact. No marshal needed, and away we race. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Hayden across the line, 17.6. 17 and a 5:05 is the pace. Jason on 17 and a 5:18. Ross up in that 3 spot, 16.09. 16 and a 5:16 for David St. Martin. 5:17 for Aaron Prill. 5:19 for Steve Haler. Leader is that all copper. He's working into the tabletop right now. Ross in that 2 spot. He's in that see-through green, working down the straightaway. Jason Klein in the 3s, working on the back of Wardlaw. These guys working together. Good driving there from Klein in that sporty-looking green with the blue. Wardlaw in that factory orange slash. 2:40 to go. Klein out front. Ross in the 3. St. Martin moving up to the 4 now. Half a second to the good of Steve Haler and another 3/10 on Ross. All these guys jumping around, 2:25 to go. Only thing a constant here is Hayden Klein at the top of the board, all copper. Working on the back of Haler if and when. Cross the stripe is our leader, 17.5. 17 and a 5:07 pace. Klein looking to put it 5th on the grid right now, 2:05 to go. Jason looking to go BQ, needs a little work here. St. Martin up in that 3 spot, followed by Ross Haler. Then it's Prill, Reimar, Key, and Wardlaw. 3:15 down, 1:45 to go. Watching the tabletop, parking lot on the tabletop. Clear now. Spectacular marshal in there from a 1 Friday night. Mr. Kenny Seymour. Oh, spoke too soon. Watching a triple. Go wide, wide, wide. Oh, yeah, you were there. 1:15 to go. Klein. Hayden. Generous separation out front. 11.5 second the gap over the old man, Jason Klein. St. Martin still in that 3 spot. Watch it at the line. Haler up to the 4. Watching a large pie. Clear now. 45 seconds to go. Hayden and Jason out front. Hayden, 17 lap run. Jason on 16 and a 5:04. 5:11 for St. Martin. 5:18 for Ross. 15 for Haler, 15 for Prill, 13 for Key, 13 for Reimar, 11 for Mr. Wardlaw, 4:30 down, 30 to go. 15 seconds to go in this one. Final heat of stock short course. O'Brien, TQ, look safe. 18 and a 503 TOB going to start on the pole position. Wardlaw getting spun like a top out there. Keep going, keep going. Watching a triple, stay close to the pipe, close to the pipe. Oh man, that was not close to the pipe at all. Seymour almost losing an ankle on that one. Hayden Klein, you are done. Kevin Ross, you're done. Steve Haler, done. Everybody else keep going. Jason Klein, done. David St. Martin is done, waiting on Key. There he is, waiting on Prill and Rymar. One more to finish. All blue slash, still rolling here. One more down the straightaway. It's Philip Rymar. Across the kids' table. Oh, breadbasket was there. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshals grab the blowers. Hayden Klein going to take it. 17 and a 5-10. Jason with 16 and 504. 517 for St. Martin. Ross 15. Haler 15. Key 15. Prill with a 15. 13 and 11. Philip and Patrick. All right, we'll get the guys from the last race out to Marshall. If we want to do the same structure we did before with Ross and Prill taking a break, I wouldn't be opposed to that. If you don't want to do that, that's fine too. But I will need some volunteer marshals after this and as well on race 5. All right, Jason got there. Key there. Jason, you want to take over there for me? Key got that. Ross. All right, let's go ahead. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. I know I'm missing one fella. I know he's on his way. He's grabbing his other car. He's going to take the bucket when he arrives. All right, everybody all checked in here. Straightaway closed. This is Stock Buggy. It's race number 3, and this is the order. It's going to go Craig O'Brien's going to lead us out, followed by Reed Stout. Then it's going to go Robert Marzinski, Henry St. Martin, Zach Miller, and Tyler Stefek. St. Martin taking the bucket there. All right, we are all ready to go. Marshals Look Alive drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Craig O'Brien, Reed Stout, Robert Marzinski, Henry St. Martin, Zach Miller, and Tyler Stefek. Here we go. Stock Buggy Heat 1 of 2. Current top qualifier in this one is 1 Danny Diesel Detloff, 19 and a 5-13. O'Brien out of the gate, 16-7. He's on 18 and a 5 flat early pace here. Stout with a 17-0, 17-3 for Marzinski. Stefek 17-4. St. Martin 17-5. Miller 17-7. 50 seconds in, 4:10 to go. O'Brien backing it up with a 16-5 that time by. Red with the yellow, working to the triple. That is your leader. Reed Stout, though, throwing down 16-2, jumps to the front. Couple hundredths in front of OB. Marzinski with a 16-2. Top 3 cars covered by 1/10 of a second. Stefek with him 1.2. Then it's St. Martin and Miller. Miller a little wide on the large pie there. Gathers it up. Gonna have the leader working behind him here in the red with the yellow. Oh, Miller gives him a little too much room. .125 and 3:35 to go. Reed Stout out front, working in front of me into the triple. White, pink, and blue. 19 and a 5-14 pace. O'Brien on a 19 and a 5-15, 1/10 to split, and these guys are chipping away at the TQ. 3:20 to go. Second place car working on Stefek. Work together, watching in the off camera. Clear now. Good drive in there from O'Brien and Stefik. O'Brien throws down 15-7, puts him out front and puts him on a TQ pace. Leader working across the stripe. 16-4, 19 and a 5, 12 pace. Current TQ, 19 and a 5, 13. Stout on a 19 and a 5, 14. Marzinski, 18 and a flat. 07 from Stefik. St. Martin up on an 18-lap run. Miller on a 16, 2:45 to go. O'Brien, your leader.
Right here.
2:40 and 2:20 to go. Craig O'Brien out front, 19 and a 5, 11. Working on the back of Miller. Miller gives him plenty of room there. Stout still in that 2 spot, 6/10 to split. Marzinski on his lid in the sweeper. That's going to allow Stefik to move up to the 3. Marzinski down to the 4. Watch it on the straightaway. Clear now. 1:55 to go. A little bit longer of a lap last time by for Craig O'Brien. 16-8. Going to back it up with a 19 suck this time by. Stout going to the point now. 1:40 to go. Stout 19, 5-11 TQ territory here. St. Martin on his lid. Double stuffing it. We call it the Weisenberger. 1:30 to go. Watch it going down large pie. Stout working that second off camber onto the straightaway. 16-3 last time by. Going to back it up with a 16-7. 19 and a 5, 12 pace TQ run. Looking to dethrone Diesel Detloff. 1:15 to go. O'Brien within 1.4. Little separation to Stefik Marzinski. Then it's St. Martin and Miller. 1:05 to go. Miller going to tap out there. Watching you off camber. Clear now. Tyler Stefik, 15-5 last time by. Hot lap of the race off that teal with the checker. Work together, work together. Oh, man, Miller giving him a little too much room. .40 seconds to go. Stout, O'Brien, Stefik. That is the order. Marzinski up in the 4, followed by St. Martin, Miller. Stout, your leader, working in front of me. .20 seconds to go. Stout, 19 and a 5, 12.2, 1.1 to the good of the TQ. Pace held by Danny Detloff. Stout working into the triple. Coming up on Stefik if and when. Race clock about to expire here. Keep going, keep going, keep going till I call your name. Keep going till I call your name. Craig O'Brien, you are done. Everybody else keep going. Craig O'Brien, the only one done. Robert Marzinski now done. Tyler Stefik, Henry St. Martin done. Waiting on one more of that all-white wheeler. Still racing, working down the straightaway in the sweeper. It's Zach Miller. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Reed Stout going to reset the TQ, 19 and a 5, 12. Stefik, 18:01. 02 for O'Brien. 03 for Marzinski. St. Martin, 17. Zach Miller with a 16-lap run. All right, I'll need 1 volunteer marshal for this one, and I'll need 2 volunteer marshals for race number 5. Please and thank you. All those drivers from last race, spread yourselves out. Only got 5 in this one, but we still need some marshals. If you want to just do what we did in the last round, that would work. Or we got 2 guys over there already, so well, yeah, why don't you take over? Or why don't you just help me in the next one instead? Henry's got over there, so we should be pretty good. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. All right, everybody all checked in here in the order. And this one going to go Danny Diesel. Detloff going to lead us out first, followed by Leonard Dake, Justin Stefik, Shane Coles, and David St. Martin. All right, Marshall's League Alive drivers. I'm going to call you by name. Danny D. Leonard Dake. Justin Stefik. Shane Coles. And David St. Martin. "45 seconds in, Leonard Dake out front, 19 and a 5, 12.0, 3/10 to the good of Reed Stout's top qualifying position. Comes across with a 15.8, puts him on a 19 and a 5.08 now. Dake looking to reset that TQ. Leader working into the second off camera right now. Red, white, fluorescent pink wheels working across the stripe. 17.3, it ain't enough. Stout maintains the TQ. Dake on a 19 and a 5.13. Detloff 5.14, 6/100ths the separation up front. Stefik within 2.5, another half second to Coles. Little separation to St. Martin, 1:30 down and 3:30 to go. Detloff 16.0 last time by, backs it up with a 16.3. Leonard with a 15.7, another hot lap of a race there. 7/10 to split. Leonard working into the off camera. Detloff working in front of him on track. Detloff over to kids table across the stripe. 16.0 that time by. Dake with a 15.7, a little kiss off the pipe there, gonna lose some momentum. 1 second to split. Cole stuck in the off camber. O'Brien on it. 2:50 to go. Top two guys both doing their hot lap last time by. Watch it at the line. Go wide, wide, wide. Clear now. Dake 17.1. Danny D with a 19.6. Leonard up on a TQ pace now. 19 and a 5.10. Halfway down, halfway to go. 3.1 to the good of Justin Stefik up to the 2 spot now. Stefik on an 18 and a 5 flat. Knocking on the door of a 19 lap run. Detloff on an 18.03. 09 for Cole. 17 for St. Martin with 2:15 to go. Stefik a little crossed up there. Hangs on. Him and St. Martin working it out. Stefik in that white with the flow yellow working across the stripe. 17.4. 4.5 the deficit of our leader, Leonard Dake. Dake working across the line here. 16.1. Watch the triple landing. Keep it tight. Clear now. That was Dake on his lid. Was on a TQ pace here. Dake working the stripe. 1:35 to go. 18.1 that time by. 19 and a 5, 12.8. 5/10 off the TQ with 1:30 to go. Watch it at the line. After the kids' table, go wide, wide, wide. Clear now. 1:15 to go. Dake chipping away at it. We're 6/100ths to the good of TQ. Dake looking to put a top of the board here with 1:05 to go. Last time 16.0. Backs it up with an 18.3. Back off the TQ we go. Stout going through emotional turmoil over there in the marshalling spot. Dake on the TQ, off the TQ, on the TQ, off the TQ. 15.5 last time by. Hot lap of the race. Gonna back it up with a 19. Ugh. Watching the large pie. Stefik gonna park it. Little disappointed slap of the driver standing away. He scoots. "20 seconds to go. Long enough lap there for Dake. Going to put him on an 18-lap run now. 15 seconds to go. Up on the off camera there. Stout ready to pounce. Dake, Cole, Stefik, Detloff, and St. Martin race clock about to expire. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Leonard Dake, you are done. Danny D is done. Justin Stefik done. Cole's done. Just waiting on DSM, and that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. None of these guys looking to advance their qualifying position. Top 4 18-lap runs. Leonard, Shane, Justin, Danny. St. Martin with a 17-lap run that time by. Final race of the round coming up here. It's 21.5 spec buggy. My volunteer marshals are already, they're one step ahead of me. Most people are one step ahead of me, honestly. I'm usually 3 steps behind, if I'm being perfectly honest. If you are suckling on some 6 milligram peppermint Zins, they were left in the corner over there. I'm a 3 milligram man myself. Can't handle these 6s. I will vomit in the booth if I take that. Yeah, exactly. Got him up in the booth here. A little pack of 6s, a little Zimbabwe's, a little Zin Diesels. Let's go ahead, let's roll them around. Let's check them Zin. Ba-dum-bum-ch. Little Zin City. St. Martin, you want to scoot your way over to that quadrant over there? Help out Mr. Marzinski. Everybody all checked in this 21.5 spec buggy race. The order in this one going to go Fran Bonji, Jason Klein, Hayden Klein, Steve Haler, Henry St. Martin, Tim Markham, and Derek Murray. All right, we are all ready to go. Thank you to my mandatory and my volunteer marshals. Drivers, listen for your name. Fran Bonji, Jason Klein, Hayden Klein, Steve Haler, Henry St. Martin, Tim Markham, and Derek Murray. All right, nice and easy, nice and smooth. Settle yourself in. Little scrub off the pipe there from HSM. Watch it in the large pie. Hayden gonna park it. Wearing out the motor and the servo, wiggling the wheels. Servo was smoking. He was wiggling the wheels so fast. 45 seconds in, it's Bonji out front, followed by Jason Henry, Markham, Hayden, Steve, and Derek. Bonji across the line, 17-8. Red, white, and black, yellow wheels. Working over the roller into the tabletop. Henry in that 2 spot, 17-4 across the stripe for him. Pink with the blue. Jason in the 3, followed by Hayden and Steve. 3:40 to go. Bonji, 18 and a 5:10 pace. St. Martin, 17:03. Jason, 17:5:11. Hayden, 17:5:16. 16 for Haler. 15 for Markham. 14 and a 5:01 for Derek Murray with 3:15 to go. Leader working up the large pie and down. Red, white, and black working up on Haler if and when. Henry in that 2 spot. Henry going to be coming up on Markham and then Hayden if and when. 2 down, 3 to go. Work together. Be patient. Markham giving him plenty of room there. Good driving there from St. Martin and Markham. These guys know how to do it with 2:50 to go. Henry going 17-1 last time by his best lap. Jason Klein, previous lap, 17-2. That was his hot lap. Hayden with a 17-0, a hot lap of his own. Murray, 19-0. That was his best lap. Halfway down, halfway to go. Bonji, 16-5, watching the sweeper. Clear now. Hayden, 16-9. Hayden jumping up to the 2 spot now. Jason with a long lap, going to drop him from the 2 all the way down to the 4. So now it's Bonji, Hayden, Henry, and Jason. Right now, Hayden and Henry separated by 0.7 of a second. Watching a triple, keep it close to the pipe. Still there, still there. Clear now. 1:50 to go. Bonji working the stripe. Last time 17-1. Back it up 17-0. Car coming up to speed. Second place car will be on Derek Murray. Murray gives him a little too much room there. 1:35 to go. Bonji got a 6.1 second advantage over Hayden Klein in the 2. Hayden, though, only got 0.9 on Henry St. Martin, who just laid down his hot lap of 17-1. Henry chugging away here. Hayden answers with a 17-0. Jason Klein throws down 16-8 from P4. That was his best lap. Puts him within 2.8 of Henry St. Martin now. 1:10 to go. Fran, Hayden, Henry, Jason, and Steve, top 5. Watch the triple landing. Keep it close to the pipe, close to the pipe. Clear now. Swift Marshall in there from Shane Coles. 55 seconds to go. Bonji working nothing but racetrack. Everybody else grouping up. Second off camera, go wide. Car coming up to speed. Jason Klein being awfully courteous to Hayden Klein right there. Woeing up, giving him some room. These guys are all working it out down the large pie. Murray on the wrong side of the pipe. 4:30 down, 30 to go. St. Martin throwing down 17-0. Puts him ahead of Hayden Klein. 0.8 to split. These guys jockeying for grid position right now. Hayden back to the 2. Long lap for Henry. Puts him down to the 3 spot. 0.8 to split. Jason Klein jumping into the mix now. So it's Hayden, Jason, and Henry. Those 3 separated by a couple tenths. It's all going to come down to the last couple laps here. Keep it clean. Keep it fast. Keep going. Keep going. Everybody's still live, still live. Hayden done, Jason done. Racing behind you. Fran Bonji is done, racing behind you. Stay right there, Hayden. Haler done, waiting on Markham and Murray. There's Murray, one more to finish, Working the tabletop, Markham in that blue and the orange, white wheels. One more, Robert. Still working through the sweeper, it's Tim Markham. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Fran Bonji going to reset the TQ in that one. 18-509. Hayden Klein going to get that 2 spot on the last lap. 17-501 for him. His best run. St. Martin 17-502. Jason Klein 17-503.0. His best run. Haler at a 16. Markham. Tim Markham, welcome to the 16 lap club. His best run on the layout. And Derek Murray with a 14-505. All right, guys, I'm going to get the main set up right now. I'm going to take a little fractional break here. And once I get them posted, I'll let you guys know. All right, gang, I'm sending the mains to the printer right now. Stock short course B main going to lead us out, followed by stock buggy A main, 21.5 spec A main, and stock short course A main going to close out the evening. I will need a volunteer marshal or two for the final race of the night. All the other ones we should be set to go. David and Henry St. Martin, you guys will be back to back, so make sure both of your cars are ready to go. And Hayden Klein, you will be back to back, so make sure both of your cars are ready to go. I'm sending the mains to the printer right now. I'm going to throw a short timer on the screen because I burned up a little bit of time here arranging the mains. About 2.5 minutes till race number 1, stock short course B main. That's going to consist of Jason Klein, Lucas Lenhart, David St. Martin, Steve Haler, Aaron Prill, Kevin Ross, Bill Robar, Stephen Key, Philip Reimar, and Patrick Wardlaw. You guys are going to be up in race number 1. Marshals are going to be my stock short course A main. I'm talking about T.O.B., Shane Coles, Danny D, Kenny Seymour, Hayden Klein, Matthew Beer, Tyler Stefik, and 3 Bs. You guys are going to marshal race number 1. I will need some volunteer marshals for the final race of the evening. So I'll need some volunteer marshals for race number 4 once we get to that point. We only have 7 guys in the 21.5 spec A main, and one of them's going to be back-to-back, so we're only going to have 6 marshals out there. I'm going to have a whole full field. I would like to have a whole full field of marshals. If we can make it happen, that would make me very happy. Very happy. So in about 1 minute and 15 seconds, we'll shut this track down, and we'll start getting our stock short course B main out to the driver's stand. Those guys start lining them up here pretty soon. Jason Klein, Lucas Lenhart, David St. Martin, Steve Haler, Aaron Prill, Kevin Ross, Bill Robar, Stephen Key, Philip Reimar, and Patrick Wardlaw. Whose is that? They might be up. Oh, gotcha. That's a prepared man right there, Breadbasket Brian. That's a man after my own heart. We love a prepared man around here at Trackside Hobbies. All right, our time is up. These drivers taking a stand. Looking for my stock short course A main out to Marshall. Stock short course B main. Onto the driver's stand. Hold the cars. Let me get all my marshals out here. I'll let you know when to let them loose. All right. It is. Sure is. All right, marshals for this one. There's Tyler O'Brien. There's Shane Coles. I got Danny D. I got Kenny Seymour. I got Matt Beer and Breadbasket Brian. I got Hayden Klein. And there's Tyler Stefik. Tyler, why don't you go ahead and take the spot behind Danny, the sweeper spot. And then once Tyler gets out there, whoop. Prill trying to trip him up. Let's go ahead, let's roll him around, let's check him in. Aaron Prill trying to decleat Tyler Stefik. A shiesty move there from Ron Prill. Nice and easy on the warm-up. Don't wreck him before you check him. All right, everybody all checked in. Let's set our grid. That number 1 spot going to belong to Jason Klein. Lucas Lenhart going to be on the number 2. David St. Martin on the 3. Steve Haler on the 4. Aaron Prill on the 5. Kevin Ross going to be on the 6. Bill Robarge going to be on the 7. Stephen Mustang Key on the 8. Philip Reimar on the number 9. And Patrick Wardlaw on the 10. All right, our grid is set. Stock Short Course B main. Top 2 moving on up to the big show. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. You can't win it in the first corner, but you can definitely lose it. Nice and easy. Shout out Adam Scott. Nice and easy on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy. Patience, patience, patience. Little self-induced there and there. Self-induced there. It's a long race. No need to force anything crazy. Watching a triple. Stay close to the pipe. Couple early self-induced bobbles here. And yeah, well, then it'll be all right. That's a live start that we're rolling with. Starts with Jason Klein, followed closely by Lucas Lenhart. These two building up a small amount of separation already to David St. Martin. 1 and 2 working down the straightaway through the sweeper. Klein in that blue with the green. Lenhart in that forest green. St. Martin in that 3 spot, orange and blue. Here come Ross and Haler. 2 shades of green. Ross on the wrong side of the pipe there. Haler going to go by. Prill going to get around Key. Back to the front. Lenhart makes his way to the pole position. Dark forest green up on 2 wheels, saves it. Blocks Klein there. Klein getting all sorts up in Lenhart's rear bumper. These guys giving Robarge a little bit of business there. Robarge now truly looking like that crayon drawing on the driver's stand. A little frown out of Robarge the previous. 125 and 335 to go. It's Lenhart Klein. Now it's Klein Lenhart. Then it's St. Martin in the 3, watching a triple go wide. Followed by Haler, Ross, top 5. Then it's Key, Prill, Robarge, Reimar, and Wardlaw. 3:20 to go. Leaders working to the triple right now. Lenhart getting by Klein. Go wide in the triple. Still there. Oh, man. Still there. Right in the middle. Marshall doing the best he can. Watch it go into the triple. Oh, man. Key getting beat around there. Lenhart stuck up on the pipe. Where is St. Martin? Not quite close enough. 2 down, 3 to go. Transfer battle starting to shape up here. Second place car on Phillip. Thank you. Second place car working on the straightaway behind Prill. Awesome. Klein, your leader. Green with the blue, working the roller. Into the tabletop. Lenhart getting caught up with Wardlaw just a little bit. Watching the triple go wide. Klein working in front of me. Lenhart working up the large pie. Third place car, David St. Martin working across the stripe. Here comes Steve Haler in the 4. Haler in that green with the white. Followed by Key, Prill, Robarge. Ross is out. Then it's Reimar and Wardlaw. 2:05 to go. Klein working that off camber. Lenhart working the off camber. These two starting to separate from St. Martin in the 3 spot. Haler starting to close that gap. Third place car working in front of Aaron Prill. Fourth place car working behind Aaron Prill. Oh man, St. Martin getting into Phillip a little bit there. Haler catching the worst end of that. Into the pole and no return. Hayden doing the best he can. $130 to go. Klein out front. Klein looking smooth and his body is looking sporty. Green with the blue, the perfect color combination working across the line. That is your leader. 1:15 on the race clock. Lenhart in that forest green. That's your 2 spot. St. Martin working onto the straightaway, much to the chagrin of Aaron Prill. That is your 3rd place driver. Then it's Haler and Key, followed by Prill, Robarge, Reimar, and Wardlaw. 1 minute to go. Klein working the traffic, working with Robarge here. Robarge got the leader on his rear bumper. Wardlaw giving the second place car of Lucas Lenhart a little bit of room there. St. Martin maintained that 3 spot, working to the triple. Lucas with a generous margin here. Lucas got his sights set on Jason Klein, trying to get that number 9 spot on the stock short course A main grid. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Second place car working on the back of Robarch. Work together, 25 seconds to go. Oh man, Lenhart on his lid. No Marshall needed, although Hayden was ready. Closest battle on the track going to be Steve Key and Aaron Prill with 10 seconds to go. This is going to be the final lap for those two. Prill looking to the inside of Key, makes it stick. Oh man, getting a little crossed up there. Key on the wrong side of the pipe. Key going the wrong way on the track. Marshall attempted to grab him. Key said no thank you. Prill looking to the inside. Oh man, Key gonna hang on. Cross the line and you will be done. Klein and Lenhart looking to transfer. Waiting on Robarch to finish. And that's it, bring him in, shut him down. Jason Klein and Lucas Lenhart, you two are moving on up to the stock short course A main race number 4. Stock buggy A main, you guys are up next. All 11 of you. So those drivers from the last race, make your way out to a marshalling location. You'll have plenty of time to marshal and get your car ready and all that good stuff. A little bit of stock buggy A main coming up next. 17.5 A main, we'll call it. There will be 11 cars out there, so we're going to work together. We're going to give each other a little bit of room. We're going to be patient. All that stuff. Right, Reed? Yeah, right? Yeah, of course. That's what I was thinking. Oh, see, well, that's what happens when you try and cheat that extra 2 corners of a warm-up lap. I don't like what's going on here. You guys all just put it right back on the straightaway. There we go. Don't take advantage of my kindness. I don't have much to go around. Marshall's spreading out here. Aaron Prill going to take the number 1 spot. All right, full field. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. 1 lap of warm-up. 1 lap of warm-up. Triple landing, triple landing. Straightaway close, straightaway close. Let's set our grid. Top qualifier this evening gonna go to none other than Reed Stout on that number 1 spot. Danny D gonna be on the number 2. Craig O'Brien on the 3. Leonard Dake on the 4. Tyler Stefik on the 5. Justin Stefik on the 6. Shane Cole 7. Robert Marzinski 8. David St. Martin on the 9. Henry St. Martin on the 10. And Zach Miller gonna be on the number 11. All right, our grid is set. Our marshals are ready to go. There's 11 of you out there, so we're going to take it smooth. We're going to take it so easy on lap number 1, and we're going to have a little fun on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy. No need to make a pass on lap 1. Give and take, give and take, give and take. Good there in the back. Give it up there. Slower through here. Yes, yes, yes. Patience, patience. Thank you, Leonard. That is a 17.5 buggy A-main start if I ever saw one. Watch it go into the triple. Clear now. Watch it in the triple. Go wide, wide, wide. Away from the pipe. Away from the pipe. Oh, man. I mean, that worked, I guess. All right, out front. Leonard Dake a tap out on lap number 2. Stout leading the way. Followed closely by Detloff and O'Brien. Coles make his way up to the 4. Then it's Dake and Stefik, followed by Marzinski. Look like St. Martin St. Martin, Stefik, and Miller. 55 seconds in, 4:05 to go. Leaders working onto the straightaway. Stout, Detloff, and Craig O'Brien. O'Brien up on two wheels there. Cole's going to close in just a little bit. White, pink, and blue. That is your leader. Top two starting to separate just a little bit now. Coming up on Miller, 2 cars, and go. Then you'll have 3 and 4 when they get there, Zach. Third place is the white and the orange of Shane Coles, followed by the all red of Craig O'Brien. Coming up on Zach Miller, 2 cars, and go. Good driving there from Miller. 140 and 320 to go. It's Stout, Detloff, then it's Coles and O'Brien. Marzinski up in the 5, followed by Dake, Stefik, St. Martin, Justin, and Zach. 3:10 to go. Detloff going to get it wrong in a triple landing. Dake looking to the inside. Marzinski trying to get in there. They're wheel to wheel. Marzinski gets the short end. 2 down, 3 to go. Stout trying to stretch it out now with 2:55 to go. White, pink, and blue coming up on David St. Martin if and when. That is our leader. Shane Coles up to the 2 now. Coles working down the pie. Here come O'Brien. That's a battle for the 2 spot. 2:40 to go. Coles turning just a bit early. O'Brien closing that gap. Coming up on St. Martin. One more. And go. That's a battle behind you, David. In front of you, Henry. Oh, man, David turned in a bit early. Henry going to go by. 2:25 to go. Marzinski and Stefik, that's a battle through the sweeper. Those guys battling for the number 7 spot. Marzinski in the all green, Stefik in that all white with the yellow. Leader coming up on Justin Stefik. Stefik working with Stout there. Watch it going in the triple. Oh, man. Dake getting a little crossed up. Coming up short. 3 down, 2 to go. Reed Stout out front. Through the triple he is. Trying to separate from the Shane Coles, Craig O'Brien battle for the 2. O'Brien all on the rear bumper at Coles there. These guys working through the sweeper. 1:35 to go. Oh, man, that's broke. That's broke Zach Miller car. Coles up on the pipe. Rights his own ship. Watching the sweeper. 1:15 to go. It's Stout. O'Brien to the 2 spot now. Then it's Coles and Detloff. Dake, Stefik. That's Tyler and Justin. Followed by Robert, Henry, and David. Henry going to get it wrong there a little bit. Second place car coming up on Henry St. Martin and then Justin Stefik. Watching the triple. Keep it close to the pipe. Detloff a hard contact with the outside wall. Back to the front. Reed Stout. Whoa, man, look away for a second. Reed Stout must have got caught up. It's Craig O'Brien to the front. What? 40 seconds to go. Third place on Henry St. Martin. Thank you. So it's a new day now. KOB to the point. All red working to the triple. Coles in the 2. Stout down to the 3 spot. What did I miss? Dake in the 4. Stefik rounding out the top 5. 20 seconds to go. KOB working in the trip. Here come Coles. Last time for Craig, 15-9. Coles, 16-5. 5 seconds to go. They might go one more. It's going to be close. Coles got to get there. O'Brien on his lid. Right at the line. Shane Coles going to clinch it at the end there. Finish the lap you're on. Waiting on Detloff. Justin. Oh, man. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Shane Coles going to take the win tonight. KOB out front. Tumbles it in the sweeper. Stout going to get by Craig on the last lap as well. So it's Coles, Stout, then O'Brien down in a 3. Followed by Dake, Stefik, Tyler Stefik that is, Danny D, Justin Stefik, Marzinski in the 8, Henry, David, and Zach. Hey, Zach Miller, you want to take a break and marshal the next one? So not race 3, but race 4? Thank you. All right, drivers from the last race, spread yourselves out. A little bit of 21.5 Spec A main coming up next. All right, drivers spread out. I need one in the bucket. I need one in the sweeper. I got 2 over there, so we're good to go. Looks like a KOB might be on the bucket there. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Penultimate race of the evening, 21.5 Spec Buggy A main. Top qualifier going to be a Francis Bonji. All right, let's set our grid here. Oh, man, these guys are already setting the grid. It's Fran Bonji, your top qualifier this evening in the 21.5 Spec Buggy. Hayden Klein going to be on the 2. Henry St. Martin on the 3. Jason Klein going to be on the 4. Steve Haler on the 5. Tim Markham on the 6. And Derek Murray going to be on the number 7. All right, this is 21.5 Spec A main. We got marshals. We got cars. We got a Danny D sneaking in here, going to take that pole. Oh, yeah, busting a little funky move. Ew. All right. We're going to go racing. We're going to have some fun on the sound of the tone. Easy on lap 1. Easy, 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 easy. That worked out. Keep it clean through here. Excellent. That's a live start. It's 21.5 Spec A main. It starts with Fran Bonji. Working in the triple, followed by Hayden, Henry, Jason, Steven, Tim Markham, and Derek. 30 seconds in, 4 minutes and 30 long seconds to go for Bonji, your top qualifier. Slides it out of that sweeper exit. Little crossed up, working into the triple short chute. Hayden going to close that gap just a little bit. 1 and 2 trying to separate early. Klein all up on the pipe. Bonji way up on the pipe. Klein going to get by. Klein going to get by. So it's the Hayden and Jason show out front. Bonji looking to challenge here. Jason a little kiss off the pipe. Henry looking to the inside. Good clean racing here from the 21.5 Spec A main. Bonji gets it wrong in the triple now. So Henry St. Martin up to the 2 spot. Jason Klein to the 3. Bonji down to the 4. Hayden working across the stripe. Then come Jason and Fran Bonji watching the sweeper go low or high. Right in the middle, right in the middle, right in the middle. Oh, man, Haler collecting there. Bonji going to get it double wrong. Oh, man. From the penthouse to the outhouse, Fran Bonji. Back to the front, it's Hayden Klein on the point. Red with the yellow flames. Working around the off-cammers onto the straightaway. Hayden Klein, I believe, was your leader winner last Tuesday. 150 in, 3:10 to go. Hayden separating now, working on the back of Tim Markham is our leader. Work together, work together. Watch it coming on the straightaway. Oh, my goodness. Leader going to be on Tim Markham. Work together. Watch it right after the line, right at the loop. Car coming up to speed. Jason trying to work through it. Haler diving out of the way. This is a battle for the 2 spot. Henry St. Martin to the inside. We're working around Murray. It works out. It's St. Martin and Klein around the off-cammers. 2:35 to go. Oh, man, Hayden stuck in no man's land. Here comes Henry and Jason. Scratch that. Here comes Henry. 2:25 to go. Hayden, Henry, Jason, Fran Bonji. Hayden on the wrong side of the pipe. Henry, St. Martin to the point. Pink with the blue working into the triple. Henry looking smooth, tight to the pipe on exit of the triple there. Hayden down to the 2 spot. Jason up in a 3. A little kiss off the curbing there. Hayden up on the curbing as well. 3 down, 2 to go. Fran Bonji up in the 4 spot. Fran Bonji is not out of this one yet. Then it's Markham, Haler, and Murray. 1:45 to go. Hayden on his lid. Jason trying to marshal him. Fourth place on Tim Markham. Right here. Awesome, thank you. 1:30 to go. Henry trying to run away with this one. Pink with the blue down the straightaway as your leader. Hayden in that 2 spot, working the first off camber. A little too much tubing there for him. Jason Klein on his lid. Fran Bonji waiting for him. 1:15 to go. Another kiss off the pipe there for Hayden. Bonji and Jason closing in now. 1:05 to go. Oh, Jason on the wrong side of the pipe. 4 down. 1 minute left. Henry out front. 8-second lead now over Hayden Klein. Henry playing it smooth and consistent. Working through the sweeper over the stripe. Working with Murray. These guys working it out. Hayden in the 2 spot working through the sweeper now. Bonji up to the 3. He's working on the straightaway. Then it's Jason, Tim, Steve, and Derek with 35 seconds to go. Stock short course A-main coming up next. I'll need some volunteer marshals, please, and thank you. Final race of the evening. $19 seconds to go. Henry, tight to the pipe in the off camera, dives out on exit. Hayden throwing down 16.8 last time by, takes a chunk off of Henry. Henry with a long lap, 20.9. Hayden 17.1. This is going to be a race to the line here. Leader on Tim Markham. Work together. Leader on Tim Markham. Excellent. Thank you. Go, 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 go. Henry looking to bring it on home. One more corner to go unless he's going to O'Brien it. Henry going to hang on. One more to finish. Just waiting on Bonji. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Henry St. Martin going to take the 21.5 spec A-main win tonight. Hayden Klein going to take the number 2. Bonji 3, followed by Jason, Steve, Tim Markham, and Derek Murray. Excellent race there, 21.5 spec. Henry throwing down a run. Henry going to get some ice cream on the ride home. All right, all the drivers from the last race out to Marshall. I know some of you are back-to-back, at least one of you. I need a couple volunteers. Get me through this. I know I got one. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Craig. All right, let me get my marshals spread out here. Why don't you take that spot there, Derek? So then you kind of focus on the large pie. Tim, you're focusing on this. You know, stay where you are. And, yep, Henry, you got the sweeper. And Justin, I believe in you. I think, unless you feel better on that spot behind you, I believe in you. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Stock short course A-main. I would take one more volunteer marshal if someone's feeling frisky and they want to take the sweeper. We got a full field A-main here. I mean, I would not be opposed. I told Justin I believed in him, but he didn't give me a very confident look in return. So, thank you, A.A. Ron Prill. See, good thing you were there. Jason Klein would have hit the wall. You blocked him right there. He saved you. All right, let's set our grid here. Stock Short Course A Main, final race of the evening. Your top qualifier, none other than T.O.B. To the uninformed, that is Tyler O'Brien. Shane Cole's going to be on the number 2. Danny Diesel Detloff on the 3. Kenny Seymour on the 4. Hayden Klein on the 5. Then it's Matthew Beer on the 6. Tyler Stefik on the 7. Brian Gadke on the 8. Jason Klein on the number 9. And Lucas Lenhart going to round out your top 10. All right, we've got cars, we've got a grid, we've got ample amount of marshals. I appreciate you all. And we've got a stock short course A main that's going to go live and smooth and fun on the sound of the tone. Patience, patience. You know how I like it, nice and easy. Especially through here. Work it, work it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, man, a little traction roll there from Kenny Friday night. O'Brien going to turn it a little bit early. Going to go from the 1 all the way down to the 4 on lap number 2. It's Shane Coles to the front. Detloff all up on the curbing. Hayden Klein up to P3. Top 4 starting to break away just a bit. Seymour in the 5, followed closely by Stefik Beer. Breadbasket. Lenhart tapping out, and here comes Jason Klein. 1 and 2 working this triple exit. Coles, white with the orange. Detloff, blue with the flames. Detloff, wheel to wheel to the inside. Coles going to take it right back. These guys side by side down the straightaway. Coles motoring them into the sweeper. We're only 55 seconds in, 4:05 to go. It's Coles, Detloff, and O'Brien now. We lost Hayden Klein, and we gained a Tyler Stefik. 1, 2, and 3 working the off camera onto the straightaway. Starts with Coles and ends with O'Brien. O'Brien was your top qualifier. He wants that number 1 spot back. Coles defending that inside line. Detloff looking for a way by, but Coles making that thing 8'6" wide. 120 in, 340 to go. Detloff tapping the rear bumper of Coles. Going for the bump and run. The conscience took over. Coles maintains the number 1 spot. 130 in, 330 to go. 1, 2, and 3 through to triple. Stefik up in the 4, followed by Hayden, Matt, Breadbasket, and Kenny Seymour. But back to the front with 3:20 to go. We're nose to tail. Detloff a little kiss off the interior pipe. T.O.B. thinking about it. Lives to race another lap. 3:10 to go. We're starting to come up on lap traffic now. We'll be on Jason Klein if and when. Leader is Coles, followed by Detloff and Obi. Stefik and Klein having a battle for the number 4 spot. Someone gets it wrong. It's Klein. Leaders get through it. Coles separating a couple feet now. O'Brien looking to put the hot coals here to Danny Detloff. 2:45 to go. Here we are through the triple. Shane, Danny, and Tyler. Over to tabletop, tight to the curbing, all 3 of them. Through the sweeper across the line. Cole, 16-5, 16-4, 16-4 from Detloff and O'Brien, taking a 10th off them. We're coming up on Seymour. 3 cars when they get there. 2:15 to go. Oh, man, Detloff getting in the back of Coles. He's going to wait. Oh, man, he gets caught up in the penalty zone. That's going to give T.O.B. the number 1 spot. Coles to the 2. Detloff, generous separation now in the 3. Here comes Stefik now. 1:55 to go. So from top to bottom, it's T.O.B., Shane Coles, Danny D, Tyler Stefik, Hayden Klein, Matt Beer, Breadbasket Brian, Kenny Seymour, Lucas Lenhart, and Jason Klein. That is the order, 140 to go. O'Brien last time by 16-5, Coles a 17-1. Here comes Obi across the line. It's another 16-5, Coles 16-7. Watch the triple landing. Seymour with the roar Marshall right there. 120 to go. Obi, your leader, working down the large pie. All blue with the black wheels. Watching in the first off camera. Clear now. Oh, man. Klein getting into Stefik there a little bit. I don't know if it was a racing incident or not. I've seen Stefik tumbling out of the corner of my eye. 4 down, 1 to go. Leader working on the back of Beer. These guys side by side. Stefik on his lid, watching a triple right in the middle. Cole's looking around the outside. Breadbasket Brian defending for Tyler O'Brien. Cole's on his lid. Detloff gonna go by. 45 seconds to go. Cole's still on his lid. Oh, man. We're gonna check the stripe when they come across. O'Brien out front, working that roller. Detloff in the 2, working that roller. Cole's up in the 3 spot, followed by Hayden Klein. Then it's Tyler Stefik, Breadbasket Brian, Lucas Lenhart, Matt Beer, Kenny Seymour, and Jason Klein with 20 seconds to go. Obi looking to bring this one on home. 10 seconds to go. He's going to get one more lap. Danny D's got to get there. 8, 7, 6. Going to get one more. Detloff got to pull a rabbit out of his hat here. Obi got to keep it on all 4 wheels. Cross the line and you will be done. Does it run in the family? It does not. T.O.B. gonna hang on. Watch it in the sweeper go low, 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 low. Stefik on his lid. Here come Lenhart. That was for position at the end there. Stefik gonna roll it over. Lenhart gonna go by. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Tyler O'Brien gonna take the win. Danny D the 2. Shane Coles in that 3 spot. Hayden Klein with the 4th place finish. A strong drive there from Hayden Klein. Gadke gonna come home 5. Lucas Lenhart sneaking past an upturn. Tyler Stefik for the number 6. Stefik 7. Then it's Seymour, Beer, and Jason Klein. That was a pretty good short course race right there. Nice job. Brian Zapchenk online. We race 2 nights a week here on the Offroad, Brian, and 1 night a week on the Oval. So we're live 3 nights a week, Tuesday and Friday at 7 p.m. And then Oval is about every other Sunday. Brian, we'll be live again this Friday at 7 p.m. and then tune in next weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We got a big oval race going on that weekend. So you can also check out all our old streams on our YouTube. A lot of good racing on there. But that's all I got. Thank you, Breadbasket Brian. And thank you, Chuck Norris. If you guys have an open tab in the shop, make sure you head on and get that thing cleaned up. Tabs here are a privilege, and we take that privilege very seriously. Shout out to Chris Garay. We appreciate you coming out, having some fun, doing some racing. Sneaking some positions on the last corner on the last lap. If you like racing, we're going to do it again on Friday. But unfortunately, it's the final Friday on this layout. We're going to tear this thing out Friday night after racing concludes. We're going to put a big old oval in this bad Johnny. It's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be pretty cool. It's not going to be as cool as this layout. I don't think anything's going to be as cool as this layout. Shout out Chase Lemieux, the mastermind behind this thing, the foreman on the track rebuild, and the mentor on the design. So it'll be oval for a couple weeks, and then after 2 weeks, we'll turn it back into an off-road, and that'll be the final layout of the summer. That'll be the U.S. Buggy Champs layout. That'll be the Sweet Heat layout. And that'll carry us about to September-ish, possibly all the way to the Team Associated race in November. So that's it. That's all I got. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming. That's pretty fun. And if you're online still, make sure you sub to our YouTube. We only need a little bit more. We need 75 more subs. Spread the word. We got to hit 1,000. Then we can really up our game a little bit here. We're not showing all our cards just yet. Not till we get 1,000 subs. Good night, Brian Zepchenk. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. June, thank you. RC Driver 797 just subscribed. You are my man. And I'm Gertek. Appreciate you. Chris Eckelberg, appreciate you. Badger Biker, Dooney Nowak. Of course, Sydney and G. Justin Howard. Everybody online, appreciate you. Tune in on Friday. Thanks.